Hello everyone. It is 10 after 8 here in Indiana. I will wait until some eyeballs start popping in so I can let you know what I'm doing tonight. It's Smashed It or Trashed It here on Beck's Craft and Spot. I am Becca. Say hi when you hop in. Let me know if this is your first time here. I'm just logging into the computer so I can see your comments. Hi, Miss Victoria. How are you? How has your day been? Hi, Miss Jackie. Welcome in. I am just trying to log into the computer so I can read your guys' comments. Did you have a good weekend? Well, today's Thursday. So have you had a good week, I guess I should say. I'm thinking it's Monday for some reason. And I probably know why, because this Monday I won't be on because I've been invited to Miss Anna from JNA. What is her page name? Let me see here. I need to... Why can't I think of her page name? Let me think. I'm gonna be in her subscription group, her private group on Monday. That's doing a craft. So that's why I won't be here on this Monday. I'm sure you guys probably follow her. Miss Anna Ainsworth. JNA Woodcrafts and Decor is her page name. That's where I'll be on Monday. So if I can, I can try to hop on Tuesday, but I'll just have to let you know. I'll create a post to let you know if I'll be here that day, or on Tuesday. I had Facebook open and then I closed it for some reason. So that's my fault. What I'm doing tonight is my Smashed It or Trashed It night, and Miss Lou Sherman sent me the request. So what I'll do is put it together and then I'll show you hers, and you let me know if I smashed it or if it needs to go in the trash. How is everyone today? So I'm recreating, oh shoot, I forgot my paint that I wanted to use. It's in the house, so I probably will run and get it, but I'm gonna show you what I'm using. I have this bathtub from Dollar Tree. I put a primer on it so my paint would adhere, which it's a chalk-based paint, so it's the paint that I normally use, the DIY, the Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint, but I want to use the black velvet, and it's in my house. So I have a set of string lights that I'm gonna put on here. I picked these up. Did you all know that Hobby Lobby's Christmas is 50% off right now? I picked these up today. I got them for like $3.50, I guess. About $3.50. These disco balls. It's a garland, but I got this because it had 2 different sizes on here. They do have a package of how many was in that package? 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 12 or 16. Maybe not that many. Maybe, I'm not sure how many was in it. I looked at the price. I think they were $3. So it would have been cheaper to get that pack, but I wanted different sizes, so I went ahead and got this. There were quite a few in there. 2, 4, 6. I'm thinking there might have been 16 maybe, but I wouldn't swear to it. This is the skeleton from Dollar Tree for $1.25. I picked him. I've had this tub for maybe 3 or 4 weeks now, and I just picked this skeleton up the other day because I needed the skeleton for the project, but I wasn't sure if he would work, which he seems a little big for this tub. So I have this skeleton that I kind of like better because of his knees are jointed and his elbows are jointed. And I got this one last year from Amazon, and I like how he just sits like that. He's too cute, isn't he? Hello, who else jumped on here? Hi, Miss Lynn, how are you? Hi, Margaret, how are you? So he sits in the tub a little bit better than the other guy does. So I think I'm gonna use this one. And I was hoping this tub is really small. I'm sure if you wanted to recreate this, I'm sure that you might be able to find a bigger tub somewhere, but I'm just gonna use this one. He sits in here, okay. So I'm gonna run and grab that paint. I also have these clear bulbs, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to use these. I think they're too big now that I have the tub here with me. I got these from Hobby Lobby today too. These were $8.49, half off of that. And then these are little clear balls that I got from Temu, and they should work a little bit better, or they should work better than those because those are way too big. And then I'll put a couple of the disco balls in them too. And I can't remember how many are in here. Oh, there's 6, so I have 12 altogether. So I'll have to put these together. There's a bug in here and it's a little bitty. Hi there. How was your Thursday, Miss Lynn? And normally on the Smashed It or Trashed It night, I also choose a name for the drawing, but I don't know what I did with my bingo ball, so I will have to find it and post it. I'll have to post the name that gets picked for this month. Yeah, see, these are little bitty balls. I might actually might be able to use one of these to put, like, maybe two. I'll be able to use two of them down inside, and then I'll be able to build up. Well, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm just gonna use two of them, I guess, because three is gonna be too much. But let me run in and grab that paint real quick. Oh, hi, Miss Lou. I'm glad you're here. Let me go grab that paint. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Okay. Now I can't wait to see how it turns out either. Yes, Miss Teresa, I do have that, and let me grab it. I planned on putting that in between the bulbs. So I have that here. And first I'm gonna paint the tub. I did use, it was white from Dollar Tree, but I put a primer on it so this would for sure stick. How's everyone's week been going? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Let's see here. I have my my cup, my water. Getting my brush wet a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and paint the tub. Hi, Topanga. How are ya? I am using Debbie's Design Diary DIY. I get it from miltonsdaughter.com, and this is the color Black Velvet. It's real pretty. I'm just gonna put, I'm sure it'll probably take a couple coats. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Miss Lou. I will, speaking of scattering the buttons, that just means S-H-A-R-E, and normally on my smashed it or trash it nights, I pull a name from a bingo ball, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'll have to find it and pull the name and post it this week. And then, and the way you get put in the bingo ball is if you scatter the buttons, or if it's your first time here, just let me know in the comments that you did either one of those, or if you're new, or if you scatter the buttons, is what I mean. I wish this tub was bigger, but it should be okay. Happy Thursday, Miss Sherry. How are you? I'm just painting this bathtub that I picked up at the Dollar Tree out of the toy section. And Miss Lou had sent me a picture of this project that she did herself that she wanted me to recreate. I'm glad you're here as well. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry while I finish putting these little balls together. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way so I can move this tub. Oops. I have some spiders too. I might use one of those. Okay. So I have 12 of these little balls, and these are cute. I got them from Temu. I just don't know which ones. There we go. So I'm going to be using these little balls. I have a couple of the bigger ones I'm going to use, and then I have some of the disco balls I'm going to use. I have some lights. And I have the polyfill. And I got 2 sets of these little ones from Temu because there's only 6 in a set, and I knew one set wouldn't be enough. So hopefully this will turn out really cute. I'm sure it will. Miss Lou's was cute. One side of these is a little thinner than the other, so that's how I can tell which way it's supposed to go, I guess. For a minute there. I was trying to put the same size together. Okay, so there's all the small ones. So that didn't take very long. So I'm gonna just use the heat gun to dry this the rest of the way. If you decide that you want to recreate this, go to like a thrift store, Goodwill, or Ampets, or whatever kind of thrift store you have around you, and see if they have any like baby doll size bathtubs. Or you probably could just use like a tissue box or something. Some sort of box, just I'm sure that wouldn't be hard to do. I'm going to go ahead and put one more coat on here. And this should be good to go. Whoops. You all have any plans for the weekend? I am going to be working in that spare bedroom again, doing the woodwork. Apparently I do have to take one of my grandbabies to a birthday party this weekend. I'll be doing that Saturday afternoon, so I'll just have to take a break from working in the spare bedroom while I do that, and then I'll come back and get started again. Hopefully I'll get all the woodwork. You used all Dollar Tree items? You used a bread pan for your bathtub? Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Did you? That's cute. Is that what those are? I thought, I have the picture. I printed it off. I thought they were the styrofoam balls. Okay. Okay, I have the second coat on, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this dried, and then we can start putting it together. because that is all of the painting that goes on this. Well, you did a good job. I like it. Hi, Miss Cassie. How are ya? Have you had a good week? Oh. I didn't think about that. I should have got some red, oh, what do you call those things? Red, rhinestones. Does he? You just gave me an idea. I have red stickles. I can do that in the eyes. Okay, so the bathtub, I didn't get it all the way dry. But I love that matte black. That's so pretty. This tub is from the Dollar Tree toy section. It was white, if you can. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to put this Skelly out of the way for a different project and get this one. I'm going to cut off this string. Before I put before I put it in, because I'm gonna glue it in there, I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyes real quick. And I just realized that all my tools that I use for dotting are still at my job, because we painted rocks back in the summer or spring or whatever. I never did bring my stuff home. I guess I need to do that. But that looks cute. Cute. Is it okay to make a skeleton look cute? Oh my goodness, this one spot will not. What do I do as far as my job? I am a lab tech for IU here in Indiana. I'm a biorepository technician. So I aliquot in a lab, which basically is just taking samples of like of like body fluid, like plasma, serum, CSF, which is the cerebral spinal fluid. I never can say that word right, so if I didn't say it right, I apologize. But does that look all right? It's like glittery gel in there. I don't know if you guys can see what it looks like. Yeah, you can see it. But I don't know what I just did. Okay. But so Michael J. Fox is a big has a lot to do with like Parkinson's disease research. We do a lot of that. We do a lot of Alzheimer's research. We I mean, I don't think it's really that big a deal because it's in a hood and I don't smell it or anything. But we also aliquot stool, and we get that from Alzheimer's patients. So here, yeah, I love what I do. Let's see, Bill Gates was did a tour of my job last month because he has, I'm not saying that he has Alzheimer's, but his dad had Alzheimer's, so he's just interested in the project, or in what we do as far as testing for Alzheimer's, or not testing for Alzheimer's, but we do testing on patients that have Alzheimer's. So yeah, it is really interesting. I like it. I plan on retiring from there. It's really laid back, and I like what I do there, so no complaints. Okay, so let me see. I'm not sure. I need some glue. Hello, everyone. If I haven't said hi, I'm happy you're here. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you're new. If you're new, let me know, and so I can say hi to you. Let me know where you're watching from. I always love that. Yeah, it is. It took... Well, my first job I had, I don't know if you guys had it around where you live, but my very first job was when I was 15, and it was a Linder's ice cream parlor. And then I've worked at probably, not every one, but a lot of the fast food restaurants. And then I've worked for billing offices and medical records department, and it took me, I started through a temp service. Actually, before this job, I was working for a COVID testing site, and I think that, well, I did go to school to be a medical coder, but I never actually worked as a medical coder, so I pretty much wasted my time, but I feel like it helped me get this position that I'm in now. Even though I did work for a COVID testing site, I really liked that job too. But I forgot where I was supposed to be going with that conversation, y'all. But yeah, I really love my job. I guess I was just telling you how I got here. I'm 54 and finally found my job that I like. And I told my boss that I plan on retiring from this job. So, Maple Valley, Washington in the house. It'd be cool to have people from every state watching. Eventually, one of these days, maybe. Okay. So, I've got his butt down in there. So, then I'm going to go ahead and put the two big ones in and then shove some polyfill around and then start putting the lights in, and then we'll build up from there. West Texas, Miss Lou, I knew you was in Texas. Arizona, Miss Janelle. Yes, Miss Cassie, it is. And they know I'm crafty, so every time there's a project that, like, the holidays, we'll decorate our lab doors, and I'm always in charge of getting the decorations for the doors when we decorate. It's so funny. And right now, I apparently, and what I do too is, it's a non-profit organization, I guess. And so we depend on people to donate money to us, apparently. Southwest Michigan, Indiana. And so this month is our month. I guess each month, each department gets to decorate like a photo booth thing or a wall or whatever, and this month is our month, and we decorated for Oktoberfest. Apparently Oktoberfest starts in September, and I never knew that. I thought it was something to do in October. So, there's also, in our building, we don't have anything to do with it, but in our building, there's also a newborn lab that does testing on newborn, whatever stuff. And they had this big machine come in. And then the crate that it came in was really cool because it was just standing there, like one end and one side was off of it, and so it was just two sides, the back and the lid, the top, the other end if it was laying down flat. But I was thinking how cool it was when I seen it standing there, and I didn't know who it belonged to, and then it was like a few days later, it was just sitting there, and somebody had unassembled it, and I'm like, okay. And then me and my supervisor and a couple other of the coworkers in my lab were just talking, and we were talking about how cool that box would be to make a photo booth with it. And so my supervisor ended up finding out who it belonged to and everything, and asked if we could have it, and they let us have it. So that's what our photo booth is decorated. The Oktoberfest, I'll have to post pictures because I took pictures of it so I could put it on our Teams page to let everybody know it was ready. And then I ended up getting the I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying now. I'll post pictures so you can see how it turned out. But I also printed off like fun facts about Oktoberfest and posted them. And I printed off a word search. Maryland, welcome, Miss Patricia. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to glue it to the back so that way it'll be easier to turn on and off and change the batteries and everything. These are blue lights that I got. I got these from Temu as well. Hopefully they sent me the right color because I haven't tried them yet, so. I'm just putting the lid on backwards. Oh my goodness. Am I putting it on right? Why is this not going on? There it goes. Woohoo! Yay! Pretty. This is going to be so pretty. Okay, so I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Probably going to use probably one of the big ones and then maybe 2 or 3 of the smaller ones. And I don't know if everyone was on here when I first started talking about these disco balls, but I got this garland at Hobby Lobby today for half off. It was $6.99. And I did see a package that had the same size disco balls in it, and they would have been cheaper. I can't remember exactly how many was in the package, but they were all the same size, so I really didn't want, that's why I didn't get those. Even though they'd be cheaper, I wanted to have different sizes, so I just got this. And I'm trying to cut all this string out of here because I don't want it showing. Oh. Well, that solved that issue. I just pulled it all the way out. So I'm just going to be gluing these on here. Thank you, Miss Lou. I'm just going to be gluing these on here, and hopefully the lights don't ever quit working, because it'll be glued together and then you'd have to, well, I guess if you use the heat gun it might come apart, but we'll see. Can you see his little red eyes? Or her? Should we paint the toenails and fingernails too? Well, the string came out of the big one, but I can't get it to come out of this little one. Just trying to get them as close as possible. If I had some tweezers, I probably could pull them all out, but I don't think I do. That's something I should probably get for out here. I got these. These aren't really tweezers though. These are real thin. Okay, I'm done. Done playing. Thank you, Miss Cassie. So cute. For some reason, some of these have some black paint on them. I need to have some black, or I need to find my baby wipes so I can wipe stuff off like this. Once it's dry and everything, I probably can. I really think that this light string is just way too long. Yeah, that's true, I could. Let me try something real quick, and I will definitely do that if I need to. Yeah, I did put some in there. I'm almost down to the very end of it now, so I should be okay. I'm gonna put a tad. I'm gonna put a tad more polyfill on top of some of these, just to make it look like the bubbles are coming up. Right now I'm just pushing some of this down, trying to push it down in between his knee and the bulbs I have right here. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the rest of these clear ones on. We're almost done. think I should have got one more of these box of small ones from Temu though. I'm gonna turn my ring light off for a minute. That's so cute. Is this a boy or a girl? Should we paint the toenails? Thank you, Miss Cassie. I can do the nails pink for a girl or black for a guy. A girl. Let me see. I thought I had a... I can do these two color pinks, light or dark. Or I have this one too, but I don't know how well this one will work. Shake, shake, shake. Glue hair on. I have I can cut this down and it can be like a shower cap. It's really a tree, but whatever works, right? Where's that hole at? Let me find that hole. Ouch. Trying to get that. Let me see if I can use a sanding block. Where'd my sander go? Okay. For what, Miss Sandra? This is gonna be, this is like a, like a bonnet for, like a shower cap thing for her head. Hopefully it looks okay. Is it too far off of her head? Oh, I messed her eyes up. Thank you, Miss Lou. Let me do her nails. I'm going to try this one just to see. This one was a quick one. That's the color. Look. Can you see it? Am I showing you the right foot? Uh-oh, one of my thingies are falling off. Why'd that happen? I'm gonna have to put some more glue on it because it dried and I didn't know. Oh, that's real nice. I have to hold it for a second. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do her fingernails now. Not that you'll be able to see them probably, but yeah, she's standing. I have her upside down on her head, don't I? One of her fingers is broke. I didn't even realize that. Oh well, at least it's on the back side. Alright, this turned out so stinking cute. I love it. And I'm gonna glue this on here. Hopefully it'll stick and stay. I had to flip it around because her hand would be in the way to open it. So I'm just gonna hold this on here for a few minutes. Okay, so she's done. Let me hold her up close. I painted her toenails and her fingernails, but you might, yeah, you can see them. This is too cute. I'm going to show you Miss Lou's. This is the one Miss Lou did. Hers has a sticker on the front of the tub. It says trick or treat. I didn't have any I didn't have any stickers. I could have I probably could write on it, hand write on it, but I'll find a cute little sticker and put on it. But I think it looks adorable as it is. What do you guys think? Yes. Did I smash it or trash it? What do you guys think? Thank you, Miss Cassie. Oh yeah, the spider. Thank you, Miss Teresa. I forgot about that. Aw, they're both the same. Does it look cute there? Husband and wife. All right, I'm gonna glue him on. All right, you guys, I love this project. I think it turned out stinking cute. Nice and spooky. I'm glad you guys got to hang out with me for a little bit tonight. And I will, if you scatter the buttons, I'll put your name in the drawing for next month. This month's drawing I'm going to have to post when I find my bingo ball. I don't know what I did with it after I put the names in it. So as soon as I get done with my spare bedroom, I'm going to start working on this garage so I can get it all organized and know where everything is. But and I was thinking when I first got on here that today was Monday, but it's Thursday. So you guys have a great weekend. I will not be here this Monday because I will be at J&A Woodcrafts and Decor, I think is her page. Miss Anna Banana invited me to be a guest crafter on her private page. So I will be doing that Monday, but I will hop into Crafting and Laughing Plus afterwards. I'm not sure what time hers is yet, so I'm sure I'll see you guys there in Crafting and Laughing Plus. But I have a ghost that I want to do, and I have a witch's broom I want to do. So I probably will come on Tuesday at 8 o'clock to do the ghost, and then I'll do the witch's broom next Thursday. So I can't wait to do both of those. I think that's it, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a great time. I love you. Bye-bye.